Outside the Box should be viewed by mature audiences only. This show contains strong language, adult situations, drinking, ass-kicking fun, law-breaking nonsense, running with scissors, and just about everything your mother told you not to do. In other words, we are a bad influence and are irresponsible adults. Viewer discretion is advised. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, live from Studio 630 in the burbs of Chicago. It is time now for another episode of Outside the Box. Outside the Box. With your hosts, Oz Osborne and Pee Wee Taylor.
Are you the police?
No, ma'am. We're musicians.
Yeah. I'll go all in till I'm gone. She might call me falling, so no more question about that hoe. Cause I'll do my one-man show. She just wanna see, so what it's like. Shot it tonight, I'ma fuck you twice. Bitches on my side, they feel alive. Fuck that bitch, yeah, I'ma die tonight.
Pull up in a brand new Benz, ooh yeah, like skirt, 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 skirt. They be wonder who that is, that's Captain Kirk. Swisher came back from the dead, oh God. Fake ass rappers can't hide no more. They don't want smoke, they lying, they fraud. I'ma be the one to get it higher than the flight attendant. She be looking at me like, boy, stop. I'm the illest one to do it, I can show it, I can prove it. I'ma have you flipping like a coin.
2, 1.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Episode
20.
Dose. Is that
20.
is that how you say that? I don't know how to do anything other than 10.
Dosey dose.
First off, I would like to say something. I've said a few things, and they may have been a little strong.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't quite love you yet. We're in strong like, but
Not quite love.
I think I said some things to get some things. And I just
Is this part of the AA process where you have to go and apologize for shit you did 10 years ago?
maybe. My conscience has something on it, and I just didn't want to lead you on. That's all.
All right. Good to know. Good to know.
Welcome back to episode 22.
What's going on with you? What's the deal?
Shit, man. We're back at it.
We are.
Pee-wee's got... Look at this hair.
I got a new hairdo.
He's 22 episodes of motherfuckers going Hollywood. He's almost handsome now.
I'm getting it.
So, we're back.
Yes.
We're back at it. We did 2 episodes before. We got them out. What'd you guys think? Did you like that?
I did.
I think we're getting better.
I hope so.
I know, sitting down, and I'm playing with the thing, and the camera's over here. We moved it over here.
I know.
I'm like looking at James like I'm looking at the camera. Anyway, I'm learning new shit. So, last episode, I learned about doing lettering, and I made shit bounce around. And
Do you want to tell them what we learned for today, or do you not want to bore these people?
what did we learn today?
About the mics and...
Oh, God, dude, I don't know about these mics.
I'm ready for some shiny new Joe Rogan style mics.
Oh, dude.
But we have a new tripod.
That tripod is a shit, and maybe we should go look for mics at the used place, the Goodwill, because that tripod...
I don't usually see mics.
I need to get
I'm usually pretty good at keeping track of Goodwills, but...
Let me do this right now so you guys can see it, what we're seeing. Let me get over here and do this. Look at that tripod, and look, there's James. We're getting. It looks professional. It almost looks like we know what we're doing.
We have less. It's becoming more simplistic, and equipment's getting better.
I don't know about that program though.
I'm ready for a new program.
So what happened was obviously we're doing things a little better. You can actually hear James now. James.
Hello, guys.
I'm so glad you could hear him. It's just like Joe Rogan.
I know, it's like Joe Rogan now. So we got James, or Jim.
It's Jim.
He likes Jim. Jim is Jamie.
Yeah.
From Rogan. We're going to get him in front of the camera one of these days.
One of these days.
Have they showed Jamie on Rogan? I don't know. I don't watch it on YouTube.
I've never watched it. I think they have, but it's only like a quick glimpse. I don't think they zoom in on him.
Anyway, we're getting our shit together. We're playing. We found out we got a bad mic cable. We had 3 mics set up. It was working fine. We did something. Now we got to worry about that program that we're running for the mics because it keeps crashing. So if you see those bars stop going, James, let us know. Because we'll have
Give us a holler.
But
he's doing a mic check.
we're good.
Okay, we're good.
We're good.
All right.
It's all bananas.
It's all bananas.
It's all bananas.
Is that the new thing? It's all bananas.
I guess.
I kind of like that. It's a new tagline.
I like it.
Anyway, we're here. What are we doing today, Pee-wee? What the fuck are we going to do? I got my Dr. Evil chair.
We've got...
I need my cat.
I was going to say, you have a cat.
We have viewer questions.
We got some viewer questions. We wanted to go through and figure out some audio problems, and we didn't want to have somebody waiting or whatnot. So, well, we were lazy because we didn't get anybody lined up. I'll just put that out.
Well, we could have had somebody lined up, but like we wanted to work this out and make sure it was right, so when we bring somebody over, it just works.
Well, and what our idea is we're trying to make this the community thing. What we found out is you guys want your car pictures up there, and we will throw them up there. We got Deviant Debauchery. We put your pictures up there. Hey, no advertising your CBD oil. No.
You just blew that too. You weren't supposed to tell them what it was. But you didn't tell them what brand it was. So
well, but wait a minute. I don't want the other people that don't know what's going on to see the video and go, what the fuck is this? We had somebody that's like, here, I'm going to put my thing up here so I can sell my CBD oil.
That was slick.
That was slick.
It was slick.
We're smart enough to do this. We're not smart enough to figure that out. No, we blurred you out. Sorry.
You got to pay if you want to play.
Hey. Everybody
it's
else
probably
does.
not expensive, but...
Hey, we're pretty easy going here as far as advertising.
They can message us. There's no restrictions on
we
advertising.
take money, PayPal, hand jobs. We take anything.
Wait, what? Huh?
What was that last one?
Anyway.
Cash money's green everywhere, though, so...
So is PayPal money.
Yeah, you used to be able to use PayPal Toys R Us.
And you guys may have noticed in the last episode, we also had our little commercial that we threw up there for our products. Okay? All that money that you guys throw at it, that's not to make sure that we're nice and comfortable and we got, and we're buying new parts, but this all goes back to here. And we're talking with some other shit to make this even better. We need a gimbal, we need some other stuff, and we want to do that stuff, but we need the money.
We need a soundboard.
We do need a soundboard because I think this is going to go.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody starts from the bottom.
Exactly.
And we started with one mic and the computer camera that came with the computer. And that
I know.
was it.
And now we got a third person and a third mic and all this other shit. And the mic
and a tripod and a mic stand.
We got 3 mic stands and a tripod.
We're getting there.
You know what? We may have to rename this. We may have to rename this whole thing the 2 Jims and a Pee-wee.
2 Jims and a P. That sounds like a bad FM radio station talk show. 2 Jims and a P.
Hey, we are that fucking close, aren't we?
We're just about.
I don't know. So, what the fuck have you been up to, Pee-wee?
What have I been up to? We brought my XB home, my first gen, Wabi.
Wabi Sabi is no longer in my driveway.
I messaged him. I get it home and off the trailer. I took a picture of it on my driveway. He goes, "Yeah, it looks a lot better on your driveway." And I was just dying. I'm like, he's right.
I'm a little parched.
So am I.
I'll be right back. Keep talking.
All right. So we got the trailer, and we had a little mishap. Luckily.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Did we tell you about this?
Nope.
Oh, so you didn't know? You don't know either.
You tell.
So we picked up the trailer.
I gotta get you a thing.
At a liquor store in Sycamore, which is near DeKalb, if anyone knows where DeKalb
I
is.
don't know where our things went.
Give me that card. I got an opener. So we pick up the trailer. We go to Texas Roadhouse. We went to Target. We went to Texas Roadhouse at 8.
Shit, I gotta open this one with one.
Here. Right here. Keys.
Oh, dude, look, I got a shark one.
Oh, just do that. So,
Wait. Thank you.
we're driving back from Texas Roadhouse. We go over a set of train tracks, and we weren't going super fast either. All of a sudden, he sees the trailer wiggling, and kaboom!
You dragging XP?
We dropped the trailer. The trailer fell
Luckily,
off
there was
the
nothing
hitch.
on it.
Luckily, there was nothing on it, and it didn't fuck up my truck.
And
'Cause
there was
that would've
somebody
been-
behind us that was like, dude!
Somebody was like, "Wow!"
Next
So,
episode, how to properly hook up a trailer.
might do a section on that because you have to like. Did I name drop already for who rented us that trailer?
No, let's not name drop.
I'm not gonna name drop who rented us the trailer, but I
but
will
you
say
know
when-
who it is.
I'm not gonna say the name out loud, but you could probably figure out who it is. But I'm not
You
gonna say the name out
know
loud.
who it is.
When you get the trailer, we should do a vid. The next time I get a trailer, I'm gonna do a video on this because she didn't have the thing screwed onto the ball correctly. She didn't have the chains crossed, which I should have spotted right away. And the emergency chain that's got a chain where if the trailer does fall off, it's supposed to pull the brake, the surge brake, and it wasn't hooked on properly.
None of that shit worked. And
But-
they have to do this, show and take a
And
picture.
they take a picture of it before you leave. So she took a picture of it on there wrong and sent it to corporate. So
Mind
clearly-
you, we rented this from a place that you know what it is, but they also happen to sell beer.
Yeah, it was a liquor store.
It was a liquor
It was
store.
a liquor store. So no damage to the truck. We got the trailer back on. It didn't screw up the trailer, but it did cut the wiring harness for the lights. So I had to go to Rural King at 8 in the morning the next morning and fix it. And I was supposed to get a rebate from him. I didn't even buy it. It was like $5. I'm like, I don't care.
Well,
And
at
I
least
called
nothing
him.
bad happened, though.
No, nothing bad. Thank God there wasn't a car on it.
Yeah.
But wait a minute! I told him the car's worth $500. He got the insurance for $5,000. He could have wrecked that car and bought a better XP.
Oh, they're like, do you want the extended coverage? Yes, you do. Always. It's like $9. Just do it. But we got it home. Got it home okay.
Always check when they hook it up.
Check it for yourself. That's the moral of the story here. I don't want to throw the person under the bus, like.
Yoo-hoo.
But for your own sake, just check it yourself, and we will do a video segment on that.
I don't know how to trailer. But this brings me to our next thing.
It's not hard to do, actually.
This brings up next. But the problem is, I'm going to bring this up now. And it's probably
Bring it
probably going to go on after the show that we're talking about, because this thing needs to go to Camp and Drag.
We got to figure out how that's going to work. We'll talk about that later. I don't want to bore these people.
But Camp and Drag. Anyway, maybe we need to make a separate video to put out to invite people to come to Camp and Drag.
I think we should do that.
Anyway,
So what's going on with you? Enough about. So before I end, Wabi's got the stock air box in it. I put the battery back where it belongs. I put the wiper cowl, the wipers back on.
And I stole that wiper cowl that you were throwing away. I found
It was fucked.
I found it. It's not fucked.
Yes, it
I
is.
spent a lot of time on
Did you
that.
make that?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
It's not fucked.
well, you can have it.
I know I can have it. I already got
I
it.
kind of threw it out on you.
I'm making
Yeah,
a shaved
yeah.
freaking wiper cowl. It weighs 300 pounds.
It weighs a lot because there's a lot of fiberglass on there.
James, what are you up to?
Yeah, what are you up to?
I started a new job.
Hey,
Off on unemployment finally.
hey.
Things are good. Been busy. I have another car, so the XP Boxy will start getting stuff done to her.
And she doesn't get all those miles anymore.
Nope. Not yet though, but finally I'll be able to do the air ride. We can get that done with. I still don't know what
You've
I want
only had all this
do.
stuff ready to go
Yeah, I
for
know.
X amount of years now.
It's been sitting. It looks good in the garage. And
It's a good motivator.
So yeah, I don't know what I want to do for air management. I may just do the basic boxes because it's not going to be a daily that much anymore. So
We have a whole episode on that, actually.
Dude, we got so much. We can do so much on air ride.
yeah.
That's the nice thing about air ride is you can talk about it forever.
And
We
later
do.
on,
That's
later
what
on after you're done with some of your projects and I get some money on the side, can start working on mine. I
Fuck
do
yeah.
have some rust that needs to be taken care of. And then let's talk about paint later on. So,
Yes.
yeah. And
Do you
then,
want-
huh?
So, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. So yeah, after that, I'd like to get it repainted because the girlfriend even said that she needs to be repainted badly.
It does need to be.
I mean, it's a daily, and I now have 313,000 miles on
Woo!
Wow.
There's
it.
proof.
Original motor, original trans, knock on wood.
You're on the original motor and trans?
Yes, the only thing
That's
that's been
great.
changed out is the timing chain. I didn't do that myself. I let Toyota
No,
do it.
I wouldn't do
Yeah.
a timing
And
chain
the thing
myself.
is, because I'm glad, because they called me up and they said, hey, do you mind keeping a rental for another day? We have a O-ring that's the wrong size for your car. I said, that's fine. I said, go ahead, do what you need to do. And the thing is, Toyota took care of it. They gave me, I think, I forgot how much on a mileage, but it's pretty much a year warranty. And that was done a while back ago because I had that slack in the timing chain. Sounded like a diesel truck.
Oh yeah.
That'll
Yeah.
fuck up a motor too. If
So,
that chain
and
goes.
you know, that's the thing when you sit in traffic and you hear that, and you're just thinking, please don't, nothing happen. So, after, you know, I had that done a couple of years ago, but luckily, knock on wood. And, you know, they say that, you know, if you're doing the timing chain, might as well do the water pump.
Yep.
You know, there's
Yeah,
nothing
no,
wrong
absolutely.
with it. Do the water pump. And I
It's
had to
cheap.
do
It's
the water
already a
pump.
part.
Yeah.
All you really, you're not paying for the labor on the water. You're
Yeah.
paying for the part.
Yeah.
And you know, the bad thing is, it took Toyota a while to figure out what my problem was, and I kept telling them it's the timing chain. And they're like, oh, we don't think so, and sure enough, they spent the day with it, and then they...
Was that under warranty or was that?
No, it was out of warranty, because I was at
Okay.
like 100-something thousand miles at the time, but they had a hard time figuring it out, and I'm like, it's a timing chain, and finally they figured it out, but...
After you told them exactly
Yeah,
what it was.
yeah, and they didn't want to take it, because, you know, they'd rather just, I guess, do warranty work.
They want to sell you a new car. That's what's
Right,
happening.
and that's the thing. They check everything else over. Everything was fine, and she's still good now. I did an oil change on it. I did that new Ames oil to see how it is. It seems like it's running a little bit smoother.
Is it like a full synthetic or what's
Yeah.
the deal with it?
Yeah, I did their signature series. This looks expensive, but
What is that scaled like? What is that, like a 5W20 or a 30 or something, or is it? It's a zero? It's zero
No.
W20, right?
no. Oh no, I'm sorry. No, for the XB, it's a regular 530.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
but it runs smoother. I do have to change, and I need to talk to, I think, John, who just did the video on motor mounts.
Oh.
So I do need to do those because, you know, it's in that light, you can feel the whole car shaking.
My XA motor mounts are shot, and
What?
it's got like three.
That XA is shot.
wear out. That whole
But it's
car
that
is shot.
trans mount that kind of scares me. You know, they say that's the pain in the ass one because the long threads on it, you know, the long bolts. But I saw in another forum where some guy actually punted those out and was able to wiggle it in there because it's got the spleen. So then you routed those
Okay.
through and then tightened it up and everything worked good. It's just, I'm not looking forward to do that trans mount.
Yeah.
So, but that's the only thing, knock on wood, you know, I mean, other than that, she's running great, so,
That's good. Now we'll just get it looking good again.
yeah, and I may just do air right before the paint.
For
Just-
sure.
You can bag a car before it goes to
Fuck
paint.
yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah.
affect it. It makes it easier. It's easier to paint the roof.
Yep.
It
Yeah,
is.
you just drive it down.
We just patina the shit out of it and fucking go.
Oh, so the XA, I swapped the 15-inch steel wheels off the XB.
I saw a picture, it looks
onto
good.
the XA. That XA drives so much better. I can't understand it. Because I had like clunking and like it was like the ride was terrible. It like fixed all of it.
Well, you
know
did
what?
go to
It
a
rides like a
15-inch
normal
wheel
car,
with
and
a
it's on
60 profile,
Tsunamis.
right?
What's that?
The stock wheel is what, a 15-inch rim?
Yeah, it's
With
like
a
a
60 profile or
185,
something?
60.
You
Yeah.
have more meat than those 17s you have on.
Well, and those 17s are old, and I have this suspicion that there might be one of them are bent or the tire is screwed up.
But dude,
They don't
they
look
do look
terrible.
good.
I'm gonna tell you how much I like them. I really want them.
Yeah, they would look good. I
Well,
seen a picture of your car with them
If
on.
we
It
can
does look
find a set of wheels that would look good on lobby,
I got 2 sets.
we'll talk about it. Later.
really
Figure
want 'em.
something. I know
Because-
you all. They're not going. If they're not going anywhere, so if you want them,
He posted a picture of it.
you
And
got
I'm like,
okay. You got first dibs if they go anywhere.
he posted a picture of it. I'm like, it looks like a little railing box.
It's got the same spokey wheel look.
And that's why I want it.
And those are stock.
Yeah, those are the OEM.
Yeah.
Well, they're not. They're
Those
not
are-
the standard wheels, but they're like the upgrade wheels.
Yeah.
I think the tires are just done. They're rock hard
Good.
tires.
Possibly. What have I been doing?
Yeah. What have
What
you
have
been
you been
doing?
doing?
What I do? I fucking painted an XB2.
You got it in clear. I'm not gonna spoil it but that pearl pops in the sun.
So basically, I reshot it. The car had been driven for a while. It's a friend of mine's wife's car, and she's patient as hell because it's been here for fucking long. Not quite as long as freaking what's her name, freaking Crystal. Still, I gotta pay my. We're in clear, motherfucker. You're way behind.
Is she
and I've been sitting like this.
Is she in primer yet or no?
No, I don't know.
And we were on podcasts.
But I'm like, dude, I gotta fucking do this, and I've been stressed out. I gotta get it done, and I got it in here last weekend, and I had nobody here, and I'm like, everybody leave me alone. And I got in here, I fucking taped it up, fucking got it cleared. Graphics are on. Now I gotta do some wet sanding. And we're gonna have to take a week. Maybe if you come down or something, we gotta freaking get those bumpers primed, and I gotta get that painted.
Yeah.
And then we can put it together and get it the fuck out of here. It's gonna need some buffing, obviously. That hood is fucking dirty, but the color.
Otherwise, it looks good.
Basically, what we did was I took the factory color. It's the black sand metallic, same as the first gens. Shot it all in with that. I had to refix the inner wheel. On the back on the passenger side because somebody had hacked it in. They cut it. It must have got in an accident, and they freaking went to repair it, and they put half of a wheel well in. They didn't want to cut the whole thing out, but they put in a part of it, and they didn't weld the seam. They just caulked it. So after a while,
what?
The freaking
so they just put it together and then just caulked it.
Yeah. Because that would have taken
lazy.
It would
That's
have
lazy as
It would
fuck.
take 2 minutes to put a tack weld in there.
That's lazy.
And it sucks when it's overhead, but so what happened was the water got on the inside and rusted in the dog leg, so I had to freaking rebuild the wheel arch and that, and I got that done, and I'm really happy with how it turned out, and then fix all the dents.
The thing is with the paint, like when I roll up, when you're like 20 feet away from it, it looks kind of normal. Like you can tell it's got a little something, but when you get within like 15 feet of it,
basically what I did was I took a flip-flop pearl, so it has a blue and it has a green. So when the light hits it, you see a strong blue tone, and then where the sun lays on it, it turns green.
It's different at every angle every time you look at it.
So it kind of looks factory. It probably will photograph that way, but it's not.
It will definitely photograph factory, but there's something to that though. It's kind of like the Ghost Flame premise. It's like it looks kind of normal, but like when you get up close to it, you see it.
And then I did graphics on it.
The graphics are cool.
She wanted something that was like Nightmare Before Christmas, and I'm like, kind of over Nightmare Before Christmas. So I came up with this idea and did these stripes down the side, and the cool part is I took a little bit of flake, put it in there so it kind of flakes a little bit.
Rainbow flake too.
And it's just a little bit, so you see a little twinkle here and there, and a little silver mist and whatnot.
Well, and the other thing, I remember when you started doing that graphic off that body line, I'm like, wow, that looks really good. And the other thing you nailed for it is it's not girly or manly. It's very like
that's the thing.
Either or, and it looks good.
Because you see a lot of those cars, like there's a couple of them running around here, and it's like
that are themed
so
out.
Girly. But you don't know. I don't know if Laura's gonna want to keep the car or eventually sell it.
Well, even if she ever wanted to sell it, it's neutral enough that somebody would be like, okay, that's cool enough. Because that, and the other thing is, it's not like Nightmare Before. It's not like verbally or like written out on the car. Right. It's just a graphic. The graphic is in theme with that, but it's not married to that. Like it could just be a graphic, which is kind of cool.
Well, I don't want to beat you over the head with it. Like there's a mini truck that's that.
No, there's a full size Chevy who's at Mini Nats that's full decked out. It looks really good. The paintwork on it's really good, but I'm like, man, you are committed.
Yeah,
it's a lot of commitment to do a whole.
Well, and the idea with the stripe came from just looking at the car.
I love the shape of it.
That's it. I look at the body lines. If you look at that car, you've got a body line that runs down it, and it hits the front fender, it curves down. It follows that exactly. But then there's that line also curves up the freaking sail panel, and it's all right there. That's all I did was, and I'll post pictures of it.
You know the other thing too I'd like to point out. I was noticing this the other day. I was staring at the car. A second gen XB has more body lines than most people realize just looking at it.
Yeah, well, look at
if you really like study it.
Have you seen some of the new Toyotas?
Yeah, there's like way too many.
There's 30 body lines.
There's way too many. That CHR is the biggest offender.
That
car. I'm going to tell you guys right now. We're pretty open to cars and shit, but that car is wrong. Their car is like it's got all the wrong shapes in all the wrong place. And the door handle, what's with the angled door handle with a triangle and half of it's black and half of it's whatever?
I know.
It makes no sense. I'm like, God.
I don't know. Other than that,
Nothing.
I haven't done anything. I got to work on this. I did do a little bit on that bumper, which some of you guys have seen the pictures of the bumper. I got the rear JDM bumper.
I gotta send you
shaved.
video clips. I got good video clips.
We've got some video of that we're doing. I don't know if we'll make it in this one, but I've got some video of doing plastic welding. We got to kind of make some videos for intro and outro on that. But we did some work. I did some work on that. That's almost ready to go. I could actually start spreading Bondo on it and start doing that.
Right.
But I got to put the time into Laura's car right now. So that's going the front bumper or whatever. But that's about it. So we do. You know what we got to do?
What do we gotta do?
Because I don't know if we're going to get to do a Yo XB News here anytime soon. We're going to throw the video from Maggie Valley.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
I've got a ton of pictures too. I'm gonna have to send them over. I thought I sent them over a while ago. We'll get to it.
Well,
anybody who's looking for it, I know Mike and Ray were like, "Where's the coverage?" I'm like,
It's coming, man.
I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, did we do an XB News on it?
No.
I might have brought it up, but I don't think we ever did.
We brought it up, but the XB News thing hit when we were on break, and we kind of got behind. But we're going to throw that up.
I do want to share those photos because I will tell you what, they took so Dustin's wife was there, and Jimmy's woman was there, and they took pictures. I'm like, I took like a bunch of pictures. Like I took pictures of everybody's car. I got all the angles. I got a good lineup. They were taking better pictures of me. Like, I'm gonna let you guys handle this. Send me what you want. Like,
well, then Mike did the video.
she got a ladder. I don't know where, but she got a ladder and got up on a ladder to take the picture. And then Mike brought his drone.
Well, she does fucking video does pictures for ATL.
Did they bring a ladder? She had like an 8-foot ladder. It's like not ready for that.
That's how you do it. You gotta get the shot. So she did.
She takes great shots too, but
So we got that. What else we got?
we got questions.
We got questions. What we did was this. We're trying to get you guys more into the thing. Okay, you guys want your cars here. I'm looking at the microphone. The camera's over there.
Camera's over there, dude.
We want you guys on the show because this is our community. This is us. You are part of this. It's not just me and Pee Wee talking. We want to hear from you. So we put it out there, and we got a few questions, but we want you guys to tell us what you're interested in. Hey, what happened? I got these 3 lights that came on. We all know. We can bring it up. You guys
That 3 lights is like the most open-ended question ever because nobody has the right answer from looking at it online.
No, just go to AutoZone or
Just
somewhere.
go and get it scanned, and they will tell you exactly what's wrong.
You'll get an idea.
You'll get, or at least an idea. Because if you tell me your 3, my 3 lights are on in lobby, I'm like, fuck, I don't know.
Dude,
That
I
could
got
be
so
10
many
different
lights
fucking
on that
things.
thing, and it's hard to drive at night.
Is there any of the lights that aren't on?
I don't know.
I'll tell you what I got going on with the XA is I got the ABS
I don't
light.
care about your
The
XA.
the brake light and the ABS light keep kicking on for no reason. It's not leaking. The brakes are fine. It's got fluid. I don't know what's wrong with it.
The other thing, anyway, let's go back to this. We want your questions. So when we ask you for it, boom.
Give it to us.
Give it to us. You got the opportunity. You want your car on here. We got 30 people that
I
want the
did
picture.
hit a couple people up later than I should have, so I'm not going to totally throw people under the bus,
But you want your car on here, stand in front of the car, take a selfie video, and give us your question. That's what we want.
it's a way to do it.
Deviant debauchery is getting out of hand.
I love the debauchery section.
We need more debauchery, less cars. There are some good ones in there. But you guys, what you need to do is, we need you guys to go to our Facebook page, look up Outside the Box on Facebook, go to that page, give it some like. We're going to be doing the stuff on there because the last one we got like fucking 50 fucking pictures, made the freaking video like almost 2 minutes long, which is fine. But I know it's only going to get worse, so we're going to have to figure out a way to kind of bring it down.
Condense
Hey,
it.
1 or 2 pictures, come on.
All right, new rule, 2-picture limit.
2 picture limit.
If we ask for more, go ahead. But like 2, because anybody posts like on Instagram, you know how you can scroll through the photos? Unless it's something very, very, very interesting, After the third picture I scroll through, I give up. I'm like,
unless there's
done.
boobs involved. I'm like, come on, we're on the last one. Give me some boobs.
There never is. There never is.
If there was, they would use it for number one, so you would scroll all the way to the end.
Hashtag marketing. I saw a whole thing on Instagram about like the most popular hashtags. I'll have to send it to you. It was weird.
So, look us up on there. Make sure you buy some more merch so we can get some more shit and make this cool. Maybe we can pay the electric bill.
We want a soundboard.
We do need a soundboard. And come see us. That's what we got. Until now, we're going to shut up. James is going to hit the button. There's two of them now.
Oh, there's two.
And then we're going to come back and we're going to have some questions.
There's nothing in it. You'll ask yourself, where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Way out in the water, see it swimming. Trying to talk to me. Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where is my mind?
Go.
We're back. We want to talk to you. And that is what we're going to do right now. We've got some video questions.
Let's take them.
I've played with some editing software, and I've got it now figured out. We can do this better than having it on the TV. So hit us up there.
I like
Jim.
not dealing with the TV.
All right, first question. Here we go.
Hey guys, Todd from BC, Canada. Wanted to lower the seats in my first gen, and was wondering what rails you used in the railing box before the bench, or what rails you would recommend to lower the seat. Love the show, never miss it. Keep up the good work. Thanks.
Well, first off, we got to thank you for that, man. We really appreciate everybody that watches it, and that's why we're trying to give back to you guys and have you guys on the show. So, to answer your question, problem with the seats on the first gen is the tracks are kind of attached to it. They're built right into the frame. So when I did mine, I did it a different way and used the stock mounts or stock tracks and redid the mounts because I had the floor cut out when I was doing my body drop, and I just rebuilt those.
Right.
Might be a little bit extreme for what you're wanting to do, but it's a lot easier to do that because like I said, the seat track is part of the thing. You'd have to pull the seat out, cut the tracks down, and then weld it back together, which is a possibility. But for me, it was a little easier to build it that way, and I know.
Right.
I'll tell you this though, it was still a pain in the ass the way I mounted them, to the point where when Pee Wee was like, we're mocking up the back with the wood, he's like, we gotta get these seats out, and I'm like, dude, if I take these seats out, they're not going back in.
Well, and the thing was, when I was building it, I'm like, I don't know where to put this until you know where you want the seat.
So
now it's finished.
So we finished it. I pulled the seats out; they didn't go back in. I just went and put the bench in and tacked it in.
I watched how he took them out. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was a pain in the ass.
My God.
But I know somebody else that also did the same thing, Mr. Daniel, and I got him here to kind of answer the question as well.
What's going on, guys? This is Daniel. In response to your question, to lower the seat brackets, usually you have to do a little bit of cutting and welding to kind of make a custom bracket for your stock Scion B seats, or you can get a aftermarket bracket, but you also have to get aftermarket seats that fit it, such as like Bryce, Sparko, all that stuff. Aftermarket brackets kind of include Planted, which is what I have, or Webinar, etc., etc.
So basically, what Dan said was the same thing. You do have to cut the brackets and weld them back together, or like he did. I think he's got bride seats in his, and he put the new brackets in there and then made it work with that. So unfortunately, it's a little bit of work on that to get it to do it. And I'll tell you this, on the other side, it's really weird when you get it to sit that way, because I know on mine, I'm like, the window's like right here, and I look like a little kid.
That, and there's a lot of things you got to keep in mind. Like, I don't have an answer on how to do it, but like, there's things like, okay, like let's say you're building the race car, like when you mount a seat, there's a lot. There's the seat, like the angle of the butt, like up and down, your backrest, the height. Even like I don't know if you've ever like fucked with the seat in your car. From like on my second gen, you can bump the seat like real high or really low. It changes the way you sit. Like it does more than you would think.
Oh yeah, I get in like a bunch of different cars a day.
When you did the bench, it really changed the whole dynamic. I love it.
I love it too. The seat needs to go up and forward a little bit.
Do you have to like do this with your feet to like?
I feel like I'm sitting on like my dad's car. I'm like.
It's like a couch. It feels like a couch.
But it's definitely cool, and we just kind of threw that in there. But you know, it's something that you're going to have to look into that, and there's other things too. Once you do that, you got to keep in mind the steering wheel on that thing only tilts so far.
Yeah, if you're not super confident or you don't think you know enough, like try and get somebody who does, and they can probably tell you more than like what he can. Or I can't tell you anything. So.
Well, what else I did was when I did that, then my steering wheel was up here. So I had to. Yeah, you got.
I think the other thing too with placing a seat, you really got to play with the seat and sit and like.
Yeah, you do, and that's what I'm trying to say with this is it's gonna be cool to pull the seat down, but you do have other variables with like your steering wheel will be up high. That thing doesn't move very far, and I actually took mine. I think mine moves like a full inch and a half now, which I added to it, and it's still not the greatest thing in the world, but I got it down to where I can sit with it. But I still feel like I can't see over the fucking hood.
Yeah, I'll tell you what else, like on a sort of related topic, what else changes dynamics of driving is an aftermarket steering wheel. Because like with the billet steering wheel, it doesn't come out as far as the stock steering wheel did. So what happens is the steering wheel is closer to like the turn signals. So like my knuckles sometimes, if I don't grab the steering wheel just right, my knuckles will hit the washer or the turn signal. And the other thing I figured out is I drive with the thing all the way up and all the way out. Well, because I like having it closer to me, but up.
What are you using for your steering wheel adapter?
I have an Energy, like the shorter hub.
Well, you just need a bigger hub then, because like when
I could, but for what I have now, I mean it's fine. It's not bad, but like you can't. It's not comfortable. Like you have to reach forward to grab the steering wheel now, which
that steering wheel, does it dish out a bit? It does have a little bit of a
does dish out a little bit, but it doesn't dish out like it doesn't come to you as far as the stock. Well, that's like it's little shit like that, especially when you drive like I do. I don't track or race mine. I drive mine for retarded far distances. I like to drive like 10 hours at a time, so I begin to notice little shit like that.
Well, and keep that in mind if you're going to do your steering wheel, because like I think Brandon Green, I think I've seen his, and his freaking steering wheel adapter's like this big, and it's like. I didn't want
See,
that.
That's like you got to decide. You got to make choices like that, and you really got to think about what you want the car to do and how you have to deal with it.
Well, when I had that steering wheel you got in rail and box, it was up about that much, and I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Because I had to make it look right, and it didn't.
Mine doesn't look bad with the shroud around the steering column.
No, because it's still only about like that, and that's how it is in Das Creature.
I'll tell you what though about Dan. Does he daily that his XP?
I don't know if he still does or not.
I think he was dailying it.
I know he was.
Even after he did those bucket seats. Mm-hmm. That takes somebody who is like really into that, because I would not daily seats like that. They are bucket seats, and you get them sized for your inseam, right? So his are a 32. Clearly, I'm not a 32. I haven't been a 32 since high school. I'm sitting like this, and I'm like, holy shit. I could not fit in the seat. The other thing is, I didn't know where to put anything.
We discussed that before.
Did we? Okay, but
to go into that a little bit,
it's
I daily
determination.
my Montero had buckets in it.
Were they like Dan's buckets?
Not
though? Did
quite
you ever
as bad,
sit?
but it's your butt is in one spot.
Was it like those rally art seats?
Yeah.
Those are fine. Those
Yeah.
aren't. Those at least have an adjustable back and.
Yes, but
They're
it's
a little
still
wider,
It's
you know?
still the same. When you put your butt in the seat, you're in
It
one
don't
spot,
move.
and it's better to have it daily when you're driving for short periods of time than when you're driving for fucking 10 hours because you're like, fuck, dude, I gotta fucking
Yeah, see
move.
me. I want to figure out how to put a recliner. Like, I want a recliner chair in mine.
Lazy boy.
Anyway, hopefully that answers your question and will help you out.
I hope so. Yeah.
What else we got there, James? James? I'm so used to calling him James.
I know, but that's what's on his Facebook, which is my
That's-
default when I talk to people.
I know. Jim, hit us with another one.
2 questions. 1, what is your favorite first gen and second gen build? And 2, what do you think is the most extreme first gen and second gen build? Oz and Pee Wee, you guys have to come up with 4 completely separate different cars each, so it's going to be a total of 8 different unique builds that I want to see.
Thanks, Mike, for that one. Thanks for making us work on that one because now we got to use our brain.
Oh, no.
It's going to
You go
stink in here.
first.
We might have
You
to
go first.
We might have to open that up to get the smell of burnt brain cells in here out. So the question is that we want. What's our favorite first gen and second gen build?
How many are we getting? Because
And then we have to say what's the most extreme of the two.
I have half the answer to that.
I don't know if I can answer the second gen question because I'm an asshole like that. Okay. We're going to start out. I'm going to say, well, he says I got to have 2 different answers. So
For each one?
Because honestly,
For each one,
my
we have 2
favorite,
each.
my favorite and my most extreme would probably be the same one because that's how I work, but I'll split it up. So my favorite build, let me see. Let's see. That's a tough one, man. I would have to say probably my favorite of one of the cars I think that comes to mind all the time is Will's car. Will Dixon, dude.
I'm gonna have to agree with you because it's
No, you gotta have your own answer.
I don't have to do shit.
Yes, you do. He told
All right,
us. You gotta
all right,
follow the
all
rules.
right, I'll follow the rules.
Mike made rules.
There's 2. I don't know.
So yes, I would definitely say my favorite would be Will Dixon's. You cannot get any cleaner than that, and it's beautiful.
sweet.
Now keep in mind, I'm not a tilty wheel guy. He's a little bit of a tilty wheel guy. So I'm not hating there. So now that I put you on the spot,
Yeah, well, I don't know.
What is your first?
I
You
don't know.
can pick this one. I'm just kidding.
Well, obviously this is clearly the most extreme.
No, just
It is. Is it not the most extreme?
I don't know.
I'm not gonna say it's my favorite. It's one of my favorite. I can't prioritize my favorite. People can ask me what my favorite band is. Couldn't tell you. You had a gun to my head. I couldn't tell you.
Well, I'll say this: Jamie's is a real close second to freaking Will's. Her car is probably equally as clean.
Like, and
I think it's a little too much. It's a little too much.
I hate trying to rank shit because it's like.
Hers is a little too JDM for me.
Yeah, but if you do JDM, that's. Yeah, but you want to talk about doing JDM? What about?
We're talking like this, man. It's
I don't even I kind of almost don't like this question because I don't want to like. I like a lot of shit. I could rattle off like 10 that I really
you can keep thinking because I'll tell you right now what my most extreme.
Yeah, you're gonna.
First gen is. This is a V8 XB.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
There's none.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second gen, Kalani. Kalani's his most.
I think
extreme.
he's got the most extreme
Yeah.
set. Now there was a couple SEMA builds, but I don't count that because Kalani built that in his garage with his buddies, and that's his. Like, yeah, there's the limousine SEMA car, and then there was a SEMA car where it was like they turned it into a. Well, there's another one that's roadstered.
Yeah. Which I haven't seen too much of that.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of that either. But like, those don't count because those are like those probably don't even
No, they
drive.
count. They count. You can pick it, but it just doesn't stay. You know, if you look at it,
The thing is, you know, deep down they're probably thrown together.
well, and
They
then,
look good.
I know.
but-
I've seen the builds of these other cars, you know, and I'll tell you the other one, and this will finish me, and then it's all on you. So you better think.
Okay.
So my favorite second gen would probably be Pee-wee's, but since he's too related, and I've got mine on it, my hands on it because I'm building it my way. He doesn't know that, but it's built for me. He just doesn't
You
know.
got your way with the rag top. I'm ready. I'm feeling about ready to cut though.
My second one would be Rich from Vox Lifestyle. Or Rich, not Rick.
It's Rich.
It's Rich. No, it's Rick.
Oh, from Box? No,
Vox.
that's Rich.
Rich is from
You get me fucked up on that.
Yeah.
All right, so you want me to answer?
No, let me. You can keep thinking.
Okay.
Now, again, this is another tilty wheel one, but you gotta look at his car, man. It is fucking clean all the way around, and it just has this. If I was to name that, it would be pure elegance because there's nothing more elegant than that car. Just the way it's done, you know, everything is clean, everything is proper, and that would probably be my favorite second gen. So let me recap. Favorite first gen, Will Dixon.
Okay.
Favorite second gen, Rick Hernandez. I got it right that time. Most Extreme XB1, V8 XB. Who owns that again? I cannot remember that guy's name.
That was that orange one, right? That's on YouTube.
The blue one.
Okay,
no,
I
there's an orange one.
think I got my answers.
And then the most extreme second gen is Kalani's. Come on, that's Kalani. We love you, man. And I mean that on that one.
All right, I'm gonna make my own rules. I'm gonna pick my three favorites, and they're in no particular order.
There's 4 favorites.
Is it 4? Fuck, I don't know.
Well, favorite first gen, favorite second gen, and then your most extreme first gen and second gen.
So you pick
So you got
one of each, and then one of each.
yes.
For most extreme, my favorite.
You want me to write it down for you?
No, because it's like I hate trying to rank stuff.
Where the hell did I put my beer?
I don't know. I cashed mine. Is it up there?
Oh, well, I lost it.
Okay, so
Oh, it's right here.
I think one of my favorite second gens right now is it's gotta be Rake, because he's done everything that everyone else doesn't do. He did wood visors. I've talked to him about all of this stuff. He said it was horrendous to make. I can imagine because I don't know if you've ever tried to take them apart to do shit with them on a second gen. They're awful. Like the springs in them
I
and
just take
shit.
them apart and throw them in the garbage and then just no.
I like my sun. We'll have this conversation later. I like sun visors. I use my sun visors. He's like, get rid of them. I'm like, no, I use them. I use them daily, actually.
So Travis Rake is your favorite second gen.
It's one of the most extreme.
You can't pick Kalani because I already picked him.
It's gonna be Jonathan
Oh, I forgot about him.
on the 20s.
I forgot about Jonathan.
It puts the rocker on the 20s.
That's perfect.
Yeah,
That's good.
because that's like where I want to go.
That's perfect.
That's the next.
Okay.
Now, granted, he's not the only one who's cut and raised towers on a second gen, because Britton did it too. But he's doing 20s. Britton's getting there though, but I like both of them. It's like, this is why I don't like to rate stuff.
Well, you put on.
Okay, so the first gen, I want to say the most extreme is going to be the V8 truck, but I can't repeat. I don't want to say yours because that's like, fuck, I don't know. There's a roadster one that I really like.
Yeah.
That one's cool because that's like kind of out there.
The one that's white, orange, and
Yeah,
yellow.
yeah. I don't know. I forgot who owns it, but I like. See, I don't even know. I don't know because there's so many of them that I like.
That was pretty.
Okay, the one that's like my favorite though is the one. Remember, like in the commercials, the one with the slide out DJ booth.
Oh yeah,
That's the one that I
five-axis.
remember. The 5-axis one. That's the one I remember.
That one, rest in peace.
Like when they crushed it.
Yeah.
All right, James, you got.
I don't know why. They crushed it. Why don't you go? Yeah, your turn now.
First gen would be Pat from Texas. He's got the trailer. Who had the custom wide body?
Yes, that's
yes.
He's
Okay.
now painted
yeah,
blue.
yeah. All right,
Yeah.
I'll give that one deserved. Yeah,
that one there.
That's
What's the next one?
Next one would be
your
most
favorite
extreme.
and the most extreme and your favorite.
The second gen. See, that's hard because I don't pay attention to second gen people.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. I don't blame you. Second gen people suck.
No, it's not that. It's not that. They don't seem to go as far.
Right.
Some do. It's not like the first gens though.
An extreme.
You can name off a SEMA car. I won't hold that against you.
No, I don't know. To me, extreme. Like I loved it since I first saw it. You guys may not remember him. I forgot his name. He's also does his own custom video shooting. It was called Gold Member. It was a white XB. It was shot like on a strip of Vegas.
I don't think I know that one.
Yeah, it's old, and a lot of people know what
First
I'm talking
gen?
about. It's the first gen. He
What's
had
done
BBS
to it?
wheels, and they were tilted, and they were wide, and he had the same body kit that Will has on his XB. I forgot what his name is, but then he went to a second gen. But for extreme, that was my favorite. I thought at the time was extreme.
Yeah.
Just so you know, you're gonna have to
You know
find
what's a
pictures of
fucking
that.
name?
Yes,
You know what's
I
a
will.
name we didn't
Actually,
bring up?
I'll give you the video.
You know what's a name we didn't bring up? What about Kenji?
Oh,
From
yeah.
Japan?
Oh
Yes.
God! How do we forget Kenji?
You know,
Because he
I was
doesn't
thinking
post,
of
that's
that
why
too.
you-
I was wondering if we can include those guys too, because
Oh,
there's
for
a
sure.
lot of.
Yeah, you should.
There's extreme out there.
They got real extreme out there. There's like one that's like real Tupperware, but it's got this like weird body kit where it like flares out and in. You know what I'm talking about? It's a lot of plastic, but it looks cool. It's gray. You know what I'm talking about, Jim? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
It's got that like weird like. It's got a weird. It looks pretty extreme, but it's like.
There's one extreme I liked, and I don't know what happened to him. He had that rough texture paint all over his with the one red light.
Yes.
Because last I knew he got married, and
I
I
haven't
haven't
heard from
seen
him.
him post that anymore.
You just
I know. Oh, like the last picture I remember seeing was him
And his wife.
and his
both
wife
together,
had a car
yes.
too, and they're sitting there, and I'm like, dude, that's a badass picture.
Yes.
And he goes, I want to take a picture with your car, and I'm like, I'll be right down.
To me, for Japan, that was extreme because
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
like that. It looked like a rock texture paint job to it. And it was like.
Yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking about.
I still
now.
follow him on Instagram, and I don't see
I
anything.
don't think he posted anymore.
No.
So you got nothing for the second gen?
No, I
Tom?
have nothing for second gen. That's the thing.
You gotta pick something.
Yeah.
You don't pay attention though.
What else is there for second gen?
I'm trying to think. I like Brendan's though. I like that. I like where his is going. With the billets and all that.
Well, you know what?
There's only a handful of second gen people. Well, Henry's or what's the one guy with the RS that's got like
Well, you could
the scissor doors? That one's.
you could go with the guy.
There's
that turned it
not
into
a lot of them
convertible.
that are big, that are like real, like crazy, you know?
I think the guy that turned it into a convertible, that one's pretty dope.
That one's pretty
Yeah.
ballsy because he cut apart a release series to make that work.
Yeah.
Like, would have I done that with a release series? No, I would have gotten a base model salvage title and done it.
Well, you don't know. He might have done that, but it's still.
And maybe, I don't know. But it's still, well, then he painted it black.
Yeah.
And that kit in black looks good. I didn't think so, but
Okay.
I think that wraps that, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
We
nice.
put James on the spot.
Good. Supposed to be.
like that? You know, it's always good to get a little input on some of that shit.
Yes.
Some of the great questions, dude. And
Well, yeah, because they went in like full-blown tangents, which is great.
Oh, we could turn anything into a tangent.
We can't.
But it was great to do that. We're going to keep it short here on the outro here. We do have a little bit of something to say because I got kind of pulled into some things, and I think we're going to make a change to the cast a little bit. Hopefully you guys don't mind. I know I've said it to some people, and they're like, what? We're going to make it more boxy. We're going to bring in some other cars.
I think it's something that's productive on all ends.
That's not to kill the Scion culture.
No. No. This is to
enhance it.
Yes.
Because I think I want you guys to understand that some guys with the Kias, sometimes guys with the vans and the other wagons, they've got it a little harder than we do. And I think that you guys can get a little bit from them to see, to kind of to take you at a different level,
It's the same passion, just a different appliance.
And I think it'll be good. Yeah. I think it'll be good for everybody because we can see what those guys are doing. It might give us a little flavor to go in a different direction. You guys see some of the vans and be like, dude, I can do that.
That's why I tell people go to high rod shows, go to lowrider shows, go to a mini truck show.
But that being said, XBs are the biggest part of the box lifestyle. So we're going to be a big part. The main thing with us is we'll be a little XB heavy because
the XB will always be the coolest. But there's other cool shit too, and we want to support that, and we want, I think it's just a good thing to have.
I think a lot of it came from when I was talking to, I can't remember his name, I'll have to put it here, and he's got the Kia Soul. He came to me and he was talking to me about some of the stuff on how to get low, and I was explaining to him, and then I talked to him about some of it, and then I I was interested in some of this. Dude, I'll tell you right now, I think I wanted a 2020 Soul.
I don't know, man. I keep seeing them. I see because there's one at a dealership by my house.
Dude, that's a fucking hot car.
I am liking it.
So
I need to see one dumped though.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I was talking to him about some of these things, and I was like, dude, this one, we would be in the same place where they were if it wasn't for Rando. Because he's showing us some of the parts and that to make it that way. And maybe by bringing them in so that they can see some of our fabrication end, that they'll get an idea on how to go with that. Maybe people like Rando and whoever else can sell some products in that direction. And we can.
What if somebody could just do what Rando does with Kia Souls?
Dude, I've looked at it. When I was talking to him, I was looking at the suspension setups in it. It's not far off from the XBs. You just got to.
Is there anything majorly different? So it's
no. You could do the exact same thing we do. You can get Rando to make hub mounts the same way. That would drop the axle another 2 inches. You can make different bag cups and different setups. It's all there. Just nobody.
So it's like a swing arm with 2 spring pockets, just like an XB.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I know that far off.
I know they were talking about, it's got such a shallow wheel. Well, dude, it's just as shallow as the XB. You just got to cut it a little bit.
Well, I think the other thing is I think the way the side skirts sit, and they are shallower, but I think there's ways around it.
Dude, I've seen the Kia blown apart.
It's the way the wheel wells are cut too.
I've seen the Kias blown apart. I had pictures of it, and I was like, dude, there's no fucking way you can't do what I've done. It's all there. You just got to get not scared to do it. So
I think we're waiting on that one guy to just do it.
We need to push him a little bit.
But for someone who doesn't want to customize deeply yet, is there something basic that someone could just throw on to get them started?
There's people. Yeah, there's people who've done coilovers and drop springs.
Is there an air ride kit for it? There is.
There is, but from what I've talked to a Kia Soul person, she told me that there's one guy who's done it, and you can get coilovers to drop harder. But this was a while ago, so I think somebody has done something different at this point, because this is back 2 or 3 years ago. But them being bagged is not a thing.
No,
it's just not a thing.
Okay, so there's coilovers, but not really
there's coilovers, but like he said, one company is 6 months on back order and the other company discontinued. But I don't know. I think if there's enough demand, which I think they're gonna start.
Well,
so somebody's got to do something.
Then look at the Honda Elements, dude. I don't think there's anything for a Honda Element.
There's a lot of accessories you can get. You get factory stuff. There's like, I don't want to say it's JD. I don't know enough about elements, but there's stuff you can get for them, and there's things that can be changed on them, but I don't think there's anything major for the suspension to change out.
Yeah. I'm sure that's...
I mean, there's lowered ones. I like them. They were like, they were expensive when they were new.
Dude, I like the one that's a truck now.
Yes, I saw
Yeah, that was pretty. That was. Is it still? No, I'm trying to remember. I know the color. I've seen it. Did they
bluish.
keep the extended cab, like the swing door in the back,
I
or
don't
did they
think so.
turn it into a?
I don't remember.
No. It's just the front door.
Yeah. Well, and then...
Because whatever they did, it looked it looked right.
Yeah. I was talking to Rick from Box Lifestyle, and I got it right that time. Did you catch it?
I did.
I was talking to him about doing this, and he referred me some people like Chief. If you guys are on Box Lifestyle, you need to go look that up. There's a Honda Element on there that he did a full feature on, and dude, it's fucking tight.
Is it white?
No, I think it's silver.
There's another blue one out there.
But
That was
it's freaking tight, and you listen to it, and I put that truck in kind of the same place as like Will Dixon's because he put that much attention to detail into it that there's so much. If you don't know the element, you don't know what was done until you read about it. So
it's all very like little subtle.
So get over there to Box Lifestyle. We forget that it's a website, and he's got full features on there. So get on there, give him some likes, buy some merch, and check it out because it'll immerse you in this culture a little bit more. And that's the thing. We want to bring everybody together because we want to see everybody.
Forget about our van guys though.
Maybe that's part. We don't have Scion culture anymore. It's not to say that it's going to go away, but maybe we can make it bigger by bringing some of the love
Scion
from some of
culture
those.
is not going anywhere. It's not dying. We're here doing this to do it because we love to do it.
But look at the shows like Bobagon. Maybe we need more
But
of
like
that.
I just want to expand out and see what to expose other. Like I said, it's the same passion, different appliance. It's not like we're like taking away from XBs. We're trying to expand to do more.
Yeah,
we're not trying to take away from the XB coverage. We just want to do.
We just hope we got enough coverage for those guys because we know how to do shit on this. But we've got some guys. We got some local guys with the van.
I think I know a guy.
Fucking
dude,
sick ass van.
If I had money to build a minivan, I so would, dude.
So we're gonna get some of those people in here because we like having the people here. We want to put the car there, do the interview, and it's just a new idea. We're gonna expand a little bit. It's not saying we don't love you guys anymore, but we want.
He really likes you.
I'm in deep and like with you, but we're like swingers. We want to mix it up a little bit.
We're just like getting loose. Couple Michelob Ultras and we're rock and roll.
Wow. I just derailed
today.
I just derailed that whole thing, didn't I?
It just went wrong.
that went south. That's
okay. Bring up the swingers. Anyway, did I say I love you? Wait, I don't know what that.
You have a strong liking.
Those are just words. Come on, baby. Just let me do the tip. All right, guys. Thanks very much for watching our debauchery again. We will be looking for you guys out there on the forums and boards and whatnot. Come find us on our Instagrams. They're on the thing. And we would really like it if you would buy some merch from us. I'm looking at the mic, not the camera again.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time. We keep moving the camera. I think this might be the new setup.
We say that every week.
It's either this or in front of the car. We just can't go back to facing this wall.
No. But thanks a lot, guys, for watching. We really appreciate it. We sit there and watch on Saturdays when I drop this to see our views go up, and it's great. Tell your friends. What do you say? Like, share, subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe.
And help us out here. And what do you guys want to see? Put it down below. Also, another idea I want to throw out there. I watch a lot of Donut Media. You watch Donut Media?
Yeah.
Let's fucking bombard their asses. We want to see all you need to know about the Scion XB.
It's going to take like 2 minutes. First gen. Disappointment. And then
you're going to see me.
A fucking Toyota Corolla hatchback named something else with a CVT. And then.
We want to see
but they should. We could probably get them to do. Okay, listen. if they can take the time to do an up to speed on a Ford Taurus and a Suburban,
Yeah.
they got time to do a Scion one.
Let's hit them up. Anyway, guys, it's been great.
Let's hit them up. I'm serious.
Let's get the fuck out of here. You ready for tacos?
Yeah. Is that a question?
We're going on diets, though.
I have to.
Yeah, me too.
I'm getting fat.
I mean, maybe we should stop drinking beer and just eat tacos.
What? Are you okay? Are you feeling all right?
Hey.
I know it's hot in here, but I think you're getting a little loopy on me now. You can't quit both. You'll go nuts.
No, I'm not saying both. I'm saying we give up the beer for tacos.
That's fair. I can accept that.
Does a taco taste as good as the beer? I don't know. I don't drink with a beer taco. I don't know. I'm rambling.
I don't... Okay,
We'll see you guys. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's go.
Don't take it down. Don't take it down. Don't take it down. Don't take it down. I needed you another way. Giving up another one would break me. I'll take it all and let you lay. It's moving on to look away, run. I needed you another way. Giving up another one would break me. I'll take it all and let you lay. It's moving on to look away. I said
what up, y'all? Yeah, soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Woo! Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped, landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit, it was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing, he couldn't fight the feeling, something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it, brand it. Since the first kick flip he landed, labeled a misfit.
First you trade the Cadillac for a microphone. Then you lie to me about the band. Now you're gonna put me right back in the joint.
They're not gonna catch us. We're on a mission from God.